probably noticed that articles and new videos and things about Johnny have not been coming out so frequently. Now, there might be speculation where Johnny's filming, things like that, where he's staying, but there's been pretty much a media blackout about interest in following him and things like that. Now, my gut feeling is Dave Jinker's getting ready for filming, he's preparing for the movie, setting up, whatever it is. But I figured I'd ask good old AI, was there an article written on Johnny Depp in February 2025? Because March just started, so go with February. Based on the information available to me as of March 3rd, 2025, I can't definitely confirm the existence of an article specifically written about Johnny Depp in February 2025 from a traditional publication, as my ability to track real-time publications is limited beyond my last full update. However, I can piece together some insights from the context I have. Okay, and I like how it says traditional publication. I guess they mean legacy media, stuff like Rolling Stone, CNN, or whatever's been out there for a long time in the mainstream. There's no clear evidence from the search results of a standalone article published in February 2025 in a major outlet like Forbes, Variety, or The Independent, which tend to be well documented. The Forbes article I mentioned earlier, dated April 2024, which is pretty ancient at this point, about Gene DeBari, director Mywin, addressing Depp's portrayal, is the most recent specific article I can confidently point to from the provided data. However, posts on X and some web mentions suggest ongoing buzz about Depp in early 2025 that can imply articles existed. There's no clear evidence from the search results of a standalone article published in February 2025 in a major outlet like Forbes, Variety, or The Independent, which tend to be well documented. The Forbes article I mentioned earlier, dated April 28, 2024, which is ancient at this point, about Gene DeBari, director Mywin, addressing Depp's portrayal, is the most recent specific article I can confidently point to from the provided data. Well, we know there's been articles earlier than that, from like Inside the Magic, stuff like that. But a lot of times, the AI will tell me an article like on Blake Lively or something that's out there more recently. However, posts on X and some web mentions suggest ongoing buzz about Depp in early 2025 that could imply articles existed. Well, they might not count Jack Sparrow and Pirates articles as Johnny Depp articles, but there must have been a couple. I think him visiting Jeff Beck's section in the museum or something. For instance, an X post from February 26, 2025 references a YouTube video titled Johnny Depp's February 2025 Wedding This Summer, Future Baby and Pirate Something, hinting at a possible showbiz media story. Another post from the same day praises an article for not mentioning Depp's past legal issues, linking to a site, though the exact publication date isn't clear. Yeah, I said a lot too. I've been saying that for a while. They've finally, for the most part, stopped mentioning his court case, but some still do once in a while, throw up a little history there. Okay, now here's where some confusion might happen. These suggest that content, potentially articles about Depp, was circulating in February 2025, possibly from a less formal or tabloid-style source rather than major news outlet. But they did say they were checking, or I should say it was checking, Forbes, Variety, and The Independent, which aren't exactly tabloids, but I'd say someplace in the middle. They didn't used to be in the middle. They used to be more regular news, but recently they kind of jumped in on the celebrity feud stuff that's been making traction for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, or pretty much since Johnny's case. And I mean, celebrity stuff always made traction, but not quite in this day and age of podcasting and clicks and things like that. Not quite in the same way. Now people are using it to just monetize, just have something to talk about. All right, so that's about it. Once in a while, I check up on AI and I ask it about Johnny, Blake Lively, Meghan Markle, whatever. Not their best answer here, but I have noticed a pretty big shortage on articles about Johnny. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you do have an article on Johnny, my contacts are in the description. Doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.